Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. We are waiting so that they can make me a host.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm just calling them.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. I'm not able to reach him. They are not picking up the phone. I'm trying still.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
How you wrote your exam? I still
Good,
did
ma'am.
not get your papers.
It was easy, ma'am.
Easy? Good then.
Yes, ma'am. 1 marks
Yes,
were
ma'am.
all easy only, ma'am.
1 marks are easy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, they were easy. Questions are also easy only, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
When are your quarterly exams in school?
Ma'am, for
From
in
September
DAV, they are
28th, ma'am.
starting from 28.
Okay.
Ma'am, in Sunshine, before a quarterly, we have periodic test, ma'am.
You have?
Periodic test, ma'am.
Okay, you are having periodic test.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. It's starting on from 28th only, ma'am.
Okay. Write your exams properly, all exams.
Okay, ma'am.
Because
Okay,
we
ma'am.
don't know how our academic year is there, no? Hello? Hello? Host chair, sir. Class 10. So we don't know how your final exams will be.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
Because see, you're getting online education and all those. There are many people all over India. Most of them are not getting 70%, 60% students are not getting online education. So we don't know whether they will add internal like marks to the external marks or not, because still now we don't know the pattern also, no? We are
Yes, ma'am.
simply following the previous year pattern, but they are saying the pattern also may change. Still we did not got the pattern. So write your exams very properly, all subjects. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You all note down that website you have noted down, cbseonline.com. I told
Yes,
you all.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Noted down, ma'am.
All subjects, every chapter, there is multiple choice questions, 2 mark, 3 mark, from past 10 years questions are there, including solutions also are there for all subjects.
For bio also, ma'am.
Every subject, every topic is there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, cbseonline.com. Noted down, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
All subjects, question bank is available. Subjective is there, objective also is there. In that means for every topic, they have one separate question bank for multiple choice, separate question bank for question and answers. For every chapter, I'm telling you. Okay, so prepare well. Don't lose your focus. Don't think these are simple exams, online exams, internal exams like that. All these marks may be considered along with the external, because all of you are for board, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Oh, they are not making me host. I cannot share if they don't make me host. So how are the other subjects going on? All perfect for y'all?
It's going fine,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Over, I think so, no? Many subjects?
Yes, ma'am.
Syllabus
Yes,
is
ma'am.
over, no? We also will complete off in 3-4 classes. I'll send your papers by Sunday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So when is your school hours? Morning to 8 to?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
from
morning
8:30 to 1,
to
ma'am.
1 o'clock.
Okay.
Ma'am, in Sunshine from 8:30 to 12:30, ma'am.
Okay. So in school, how it is going on?
Ma'am, school there, nowadays they are revising for our exams, ma'am.
Okay. So school may have only how do organisms reproduce and this one first the life process only, I think so, no?
Ma'am, in
Ma'am, for
DA
our
they are conducting
exam.
only live processes, ma'am. No
Only
organic.
life process,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Full.
ma'am.
Okay. That even the second chapter was not there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Prepare diagrams very properly. All diagrams.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm?
Ma'am, for us, she told she'll ask which diagrams. So she told us to practice also. She said
She gave
human
you the
heart.
paper also.
No, ma'am. She said she's going to ask only 2 diagrams. So she asked us to study the human heart diagram properly
Okay.
and one more
Ma'am, but
diagram and
she told it's
complete
not
all
sure,
the
ma'am.
flowchart.
Huh?
Ma'am, but she told it's not sure, ma'am. And but mostly she will ask from that only. She told for us class.
Easy, no? Human heart.
Yes, ma'am.
True a
Ma'am
heart.
told
All
that
of you
she'll
know
be
nowadays
asking
to draw a heart.
all the
Put 4 chambers.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all. And put valves, arteries and veins.
Yes, ma'am. For us, ma'am told that she'll be asking either of these two only. So she told, yeah, ma'am, excretory system or human heart.
They will
And she
ask
was like,
excretory only. See, 90%.
yes, ma'am.
Then
Okay,
you
ma'am.
should give me a chocolate.
Okay, ma'am.
If possible, I will give you,
When we
ma'am.
meet. Huh?
If possible means I will give you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
courier.
when we meet. Definitely.
After
we'll meet.
exams.
Most probably everything will be open for you from November, October, after the Israel, schools may start.
Yes, ma'am.
Ayo, they are not making me host. Time is getting wasted. Today I want to complete the chapter. I called him and told also. Hello. Okay. They had some issue with some. It will take 2 or 3 minutes time. So what are you doing other than studying? All of you?
I will play carom board with my brother, ma'am.
Okay.
Night times.
Any more? More? Who is helping in home duties? Anybody?
Ma'am, if my mother goes to work means I will help, ma'am.
Okay. Remaining all, nobody is helping?
I will help my mother, ma'am.
Ovia is helping, Niranjan is helping. Remaining all? How many games, online games, all are you playing?
No, ma'am, my mother doesn't allow you to play, ma'am.
Playing, ma'am.
Playing?
Playing.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. The word says only no. Who used
Ma'am,
to
really,
play
I don't
PUBG?
play, ma'am. Really, I don't play, ma'am.
Really?
Ma'am, I don't
Yes,
like
ma'am.
playing games. Online
Don't,
games.
nobody plays online games?
No,
I
ma'am.
will play, ma'am.
Huh?
I will play, ma'am.
Akash used to play PUBG?
Not PUBG and all, ma'am.
PUBG, they banned, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I know. It's only I'm asking. So no, all are good students. Because
If
they
my
don't
mother
play.
allows means I will play, ma'am. She will not
Huh?
allow me, ma'am. If my mother allows means I will play, ma'am. At least for half an hour. She will not allow, ma'am. That is the problem.
Really? That's a good thing. He's not allowing you.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we start now? Where I am, I forgot where I am actually. We finished all this, no?
Ma'am, we
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
start with
Food web, ma'am, you have to start with.
This one we have finished, no?
Yes, ma'am.
We should start from food web.
Okay, 1 minute. So now last class we finished about the food chain and its significance also I told, I think so, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So today we'll be talking about food web. All of you can see the presentation.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So what is a food web means? It is an interconnected food chains. Means there will be 3 or 4 food chains and all of them are interconnected. It's like a small web. See, one can eat on another. Means the organism can be present in any of the food chain. For example, you can see here. This where I'm pointing the marker. So this is a corn. The corn can be eaten by some grasshopper or some mosquito or locust or anything. It can be also eaten by the rats. So the rat can be consumed by a dog or wolf or whatever. It can be consumed by a crow, the crow, or directly it can be consumed by a snake. Okay. Here again the grasshopper can be consumed by a frog and a frog can be consumed by a or eaten by the snake. Again the snake can eat the bird or birds, some birds eat like eagles can eat the snake. Again the snake may also sometimes bigger snakes can eat the bigger animals like dogs. So this is an interconnected process. It's an interconnected process which exists in the ecosystem where the food chains will be interconnected with each other so that they can establish, the relation will be established between the various species. This interconnected food chains is known as the food web. So in a food web, one organism may occupy a position in more than one food chain. It be always, please remember that one organism will repeat only once in a food chain. But whereas in the case of food web, that the same organism can be present in 2 or 3 food chain. You are able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How many times the organism will be present in a food chain?
Only one time, ma'am.
Once,
Whereas in a food web, the organism
than one
may be
times,
present
twice or more than that.
more than one time.
in 2 or 3 food chains. Please tell that. 2 or 3 food chains. Okay, understood. So if for example, I'll show you. So this, you take this as a one food chain. Okay. Again, if you take this, you can take this as another food chain. Again, the same thing. You can take this as another food chain. So this organism may be present 2 or more than 3 or sometimes in more than 4 food chains also. Okay. So that is about the food web. But the most importantly is they will be asking you the difference between a food chain and a food web. Usually it comes as a 3 marks answer. Please note down properly. So food chain is defined as a phenomenon of transfer of energy through series of organisms falling in a successive trophic level. Whereas food web is an interconnection of food chains which shows relation between them. Next, second point. In food chains, usually the member of higher trophic levels feed upon a single type of organism of a lower trophic levels. Whereas in food web, the members of higher trophic levels feed on many organisms of lower trophic levels. So in food chain, the separate and isolated food chains increase the instability of ecosystem. Why they told this point is, for example, you take a consideration, only there is a single food chain. Okay, we have only one plant. You think this plant, we have only one wheat plant. Okay, the deer always comes and feed on this wheat plant. Okay, next tiger always comes and feed on the deers only. Then what will happen?
Ma'am, then those organisms becomes extinct, ma'am.
These organisms becomes extinct. So they should never be a isolated food chain. Okay, because these food chains usually ensure instability in the ecosystem, whereas food webs ensure stability in the ecosystem. So the third point is, in food web, the stability of the ecosystem increases by the presence of complex food webs. Fourth point, it comprises of only one chain, whereas food web, it comprises of many chains. Whereas fifth point, removal of one organism or one trophic level will definitely affect the food chain, whereas removal of one group of organism or a small number of organisms will never affect a food web. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I move on?
Yes, ma'am.
So next coming to the trophic levels. Now I'm telling or talking, always talking, when we are talking about the food chain also, one trophic level to the other trophic level. What is this trophic levels actually? So each step in a food chain. So you know, this is usually these are the producers is the initial or starting point of any food chain, then followed by consumers. Consumers can be primary, secondary and tertiary consumers. So the each level in a food chain is known as a trophic. Okay, each level in a food chain is known as a trophic, and all these are together collectively are known as trophic levels. Okay, so each step in a food chain where the transfer of energy takes place is called as a trophic level. So producers is one trophic level. From the energy will be first passing on from producers to the consumers. Again from primary consumers to the secondary consumers, and from secondary consumers to the tertiary consumers. So here what is the first trophic level? Tell me, always the first
Plants,
trophic level always will be producers only. Please remember, always the first trophic level will be always producers. Whereas coming to the second trophic level, they will be primary consumers. Third trophic level, secondary consumers. And fourth trophic level usually is the tertiary consumers. So when we place one above the another, this food chain, okay, always the energy, flow of energy will be in upward direction. Please remember, always the flow of energy will be in the upward direction only. Since as herbivores means, what does a plants? Plants are usually larger in number compared to the animals. So as we place one above the another, we usually get the, because as the level or the trophic levels increases from lower level to the higher level, the number of organisms decreases. So we usually when we put them together, we get the shape of the food chain or trophic level in form of a pyramids. So these are known as ecological pyramids. So always remember, the lowest trophic level or the first trophic level is the producers, And the last tropic level, it can be secondary, tertiary consumers, or it can be decomposers also. That again we'll discuss in the next slide. So always the number of tropic levels are limited. Only we have maximum of 4 or 5 tropic levels, not more than that. Okay. And always the direction of flow of energy is from the lower tropic level to the higher tropic level. Please remember, the direction of flow of energy is, this will be usually coming as a multiple choice question or as a 1 mark answer. Usually it is an upward direction from a lower tropic level to the higher tropic level, or from the producers to the consumers, or we can go in more detail from producers towards the tertiary consumers. Okay, so mostly the producers, the best examples are always green plants, whereas primary consumers, the best examples are herbivores, which depends only on food, on their food, on the plants as their food, whereas secondary consumers, usually the snakes, the rats and dogs, all those will be coming. Those will be are the primary carnivores, whereas tertiary consumers are the secondary carnivores, like lions, eagle, all these. Even we have quaternary consumers also. So usually the number of levels usually will be maximum of 4 or 5 levels only. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Till here, any doubts?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts, ma'am.
Doubts, ma'am.
Shall I move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now coming to the energy flow. So as I told you, the flow of energy is unidirectional. And only 10% of energy will be passed on from one tropic level to next tropic level. Please remember, this is one of the questions you may get as a problem in biology. Okay, you may get in form of MCQ, like a bit they will ask you the energy, what energy it may be in this tropic level. So you need to calculate and do the answer. Okay, so it's like a 10% law. So if you take, these are the tropic levels, and if this is the sun, you consider this as the sun, please. So this is the sun. So always producers obtain, how the photosynthesis takes place? Photosynthesis takes place with the help of sunlight. Am I right? As the green plants, yes? Yes, ma?
Nothing, ma'am.
So the green plants, in such an amount of whatever the energy or anything is there, they can capture only 1% of the sunlight. Okay, so 1% of the sunlight only they can capture. So usually, so the producers, if they are synthesizing 1000 kilojoules, or we can also write 1000 kilocalories of energy. Okay, so a 10% law will be applied. Means only 10% will be passing on from the producers to the primary consumers. So what it is? Only 10% means how much will go? 10 by 100. How much will go?
1000 kilojoules into 0.1, ma'am.
Yes, 0.1 I'm telling. How much will go?
100.
Only 100 will be going. Okay, only from this 1000 kilocalories or kilojoules, only 10% of energy goes. So the primary consumers will be receiving only 100 kilojoules or kilocalories, also we can call it as, of energy. From 100 again only 10%. So how much it will be?
10 kilojoules, ma'am.
10 kilos.
10 kilojoules for the secondary consumers. Then for the tertiary,
1 kilojoule, ma'am.
1 kilo.
1 kilojoules. So as it goes on going up, the number, the 10% log will be applied. Only 10% will be passed on to the next tropic level, whereas the remaining 90% of the energy will be utilized for its own life process, that is digestion, absorption, reproduction in that present tropic level itself. Okay, it will not, only 10% will be passed on to the next tropic level. So with that, as it goes, the higher trophic level organisms will be getting only very little amount of energy compared to the lower trophic levels. Understood?
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, even the plants which are in desert also absorbs only 1% of sunlight.
Yes, only 1%. Any plant will be absorbing only 1% of energy.
Why it is not able to absorb more than 1%, ma'am?
Only plants can capture only 1% of energy. That's all.
Okay, ma'am.
Now please write down a problem. A 1,000 joule, not 1,000, a 1 lakh joule of solar energy is received by the plants from the sun. Written? How much amount of energy will be received finally by the tertiary consumers? Please work out and tell me fast. Done? No sound from anybody? All of you are doing? Tilai? Hamsini?
Yes,
Done?
ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am. Doing. Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. Going.
Yeah. Open your videos, all of you. So that I can see you once. How long will you take? It's
Ma'am,
a 1
10 joules of
mark.
energy will be available to tertiary consumer, ma'am.
How much?
10 joules of energy, ma'am.
10 joules. How you got it?
Ma'am. Ma'am, if you divide 1 lakh by 100 means we'll get 1000 joules, ma'am. And then
Yes.
by what method we have done the previous sum, we can do like that, ma'am. Like what you have
Tertiary,
explained,
how
ma'am.
much you will get?
Tertiary 10 joules, ma'am. 10 kilojoules.
Again, see once, check. 10 joules or 1 joule?
10 joules, I guess, ma'am.
In between, there will be secondary also.
Yes, ma'am. Secondary will get. Yes, ma'am. Secondary will get 10 joules and tertiary will get 1 joules, ma'am.
1, ma'am. 1 joule.
One, show me, all of you open now your this one. All of you open your videos. Show me what you did. One by one, please open.
Ma'am, actually, I am traveling, ma'am. I have done only mind calculations, ma'am. So I will not be
No,
able
no. You
to.
put on paper and show me.
Ma'am, I'm traveling, ma'am.
You're traveling,
Yes, ma'am.
You're traveling and listening to my class? Boy?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. To listen only, I have joined this class, ma'am.
Oh, Niranjan.
Sorry,
Remaining.
ma'am.
Remaining. Amrita, Sandhya, Shivani. Fast, I need to complete this chapter. Otherwise, I'll not leave the class today. That's a very easy problem, all of you. One small problem in biology. You're doing so much of maths problems, physics problems. Chemistry also you have some problems, molarity and all these. Sandhya, where are you? I cannot see you. I cannot see you. Yeah. Show me your problem. 1 minute. One minute. Sandhya?
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot see. It's very dark. I cannot see your book.
Now, ma'am.
No, ma, it's very dark.
1 minute, ma'am. Now, ma'am.
No, I cannot see you. Okay. You should put a chain. Okay. So that you will not be confused. Okay. Always put a chain so that you will never be confused. Or draw a pyramid and simply one above the other, you please write it.
Yes, ma'am.
Akash. Amrita.
Ma'am.
Ovia. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question once more, ma'am? Because last line I didn't write, ma'am. I solved only half.
The solar energy received by the plants is 1 lakh joule. How much of energy will be received by the tertiary consumers? Switch on fast, all of you videos. Let us not waste time. Shivani? Open your video. Tillai. Unmute your videos. Anybody did it? No? So see how you need to do. I'm showing you all. So what I have told you, first you need to draw a pyramid so that it will be easy for you all to understand. So what is the level I asked? Final level, tertiary producers. So first you should start with the producers, go with the consumers. Primary, I'm not able to write properly. Wait a minute, I'll change my pen.
Ma'am,
So
can I show you?
primary, consumers, followed by secondary consumers, and finally tertiary consumers. So how much I told the sun will be, how much it will be giving? 1 lakh. How many zeros 1 lakh will have? 5 zeros. So 1 lakh joules of energy the sun will be giving. In that, how much the producers will take? Only it will be able to utilize only 1% of the solar energy. So 1 lakh into 1% means how much?
Thousand joules, ma'am.
Yes, it is 1000 joules. So the first producers will be having only 1000 joules of energy. Next, only 10% of energy will be going to the every level from the previous level. So 10% law should be applied over here. So primary producers, when we do 10%, like as I previously told, we'll get only 100 joules of energy. Secondary producers will be getting 10 joules of energy. Whereas finally, the tertiary producers will be getting 1 joule of energy. This is how you need to do the bit. So this may be increased to the so much. So sometimes they may give here 1000 itself. 1000 means here you will get only 10 only. So you can write in the points also, no problem. 0.1, 0.2 joules. So usually it will come as a multiple choice question. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how you need to do this problem. If you're getting confused, please put a pyramid like this. Put a sun. If they don't give you sun, don't need to put a sun. But if they give you the sun energy, you need to put the sun. If they give the energy of primary producer itself, you can start with the primary producer and end with whatever they ask. If they ask only up to secondary consumer, you can end. Or if they ask quaternary consumer also, you can put another line on the top and write quaternary consumer. Here 10% law will be applicable. Whereas here only 1%. Understood? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So please remember,
ma'am.
don't be confused. Okay, never be confused. Either you can draw in a form of a pyramid or you can draw in this way. Whatever is comfortable, you can do it. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
this is the definition for 10% law. The 10% law states that, so the 10% law states that only 10% of the energy will be entering a particular trophic level of an organism available to transfer to the next trophic level. So this is either this one you can write or even this one also you can write. So whatever you remember, you can write it for the, if they ask you in a form of a definition. Okay? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Next,
ma'am.
coming to the biological magnification, or we also can known as a biomagnification. So what is biomagnification means? The increase in concentration of a harmful chemicals in the bodies of the organisms at a very higher trophic levels is called as biological biomagnification or biomagnification. And this is a very most important. Previously, when you have 1 mark questions or 2 marks questions, it is one of the most important and commonly asked definition. Explain what is biomagnification and give an example. Okay, you need to give this definition. The increase in concentration of harmful chemicals in the bodies of the organisms when at higher trophic levels is known as the biomagnification. So what is this biomagnification is? For example, this is the best example. You can simply draw it in a form of a flow chart also and give it as an example. So for example, so DDT is a one type of a chemical pollutant. I think so you people must have heard about it. Okay, DDT is a one type of a chemical pollutant. So in water, usually it is present in 0.00003 ppm. Okay, so from water, it was taken up by the zooplanktons. So now its concentration has been increased from 4 decimals. It came down to 2 decimals. That is 0.4 ppm. The concentration has been increased in the zooplankton, the DDT concentration. Now, from here, now the zooplanktons will be eaten by what? It will be first eaten by the fishes. Okay, small fishes. So again, the concentration, the DDT concentration from 0.04 ppm, which is present in zooplanktons, will be increased to 0.5 ppm. And again, the small fishes again will be eaten by the bigger fish. So when they are eaten by the bigger fish, the concentration again increases to 2 ppm. Now there will be always birds which depend on fishes. For example, cranes or any other things. Okay. So now when the birds consume these fishes, what will happen? The concentration will be more increased to 25 ppm. And if we eat the birds, now again if we eat the birds, okay. So if we eat the birds, now finally human beings, sometimes we human beings eat all kinds of stuff. Okay. Now if we eat the bird, what will happen? The concentration will be more increased. Means they as from the lower level to the higher level, it's the flow is going on. The concentration of this pollutant, the DDT pollutant, harmful toxic substance, will be increasing by 10 million times. Okay, so usually the higher trophic levels will have a lot of accumulated toxic substance present in their body. So this is known as biomagnification or biological magnification. You can simply give this, you can write a definition of this and give this as an example. DDT example you can give. Okay. You no need to draw the diagrams, only you should show in the upward direction again. Here also you should show in upward direction that there is an increase in the pathogenic substance or harmful substance or toxic substance from lower tropics to the higher tropic levels. Either you can put in a form of a pyramid or simply you can put in a form of a flow chain. So this harmful, hope you understood.
Ma'am, what is the full form of DDT, ma'am? That chemical full
Deoxychlorotetrachloride or something is there, DDT.
Okay,
That is
ma'am.
one. That one which they spray in the, when anybody guests are coming, no? The chloroform type of thing.
Ma'am, that
Chloro
fire,
DDT
ma'am.
or something. Okay, that is DDT.
Okay, ma'am.
So, today, because of this biomagnification only, most of them, today we are asking, people are being told to consume organic foods. Okay, previously what farmers used to do, now also they are doing, most of the, only that revolution has still did not started actually. In 90% of farmers even today use harmful pesticides or fertilizers to grow the plants. They simply spray on the plants. Okay, anybody have seen an apple?
Ma'am?
Anybody has seen an apple?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
Yes,
not apple. Almost have seen the apple. Anybody has tried to scrap the apple?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
When you
ma'am.
scrap, you get a small waxy like thing.
Yes, ma'am. Wax.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, usually apples have the ability to form a natural wax on their skin. Okay, but to prevent it from spoilage, usually what the farmers are doing is they're just dipping in some waxy like substance so that a small coating will be formed on it, and it will, during transport till it reaches its customers, no damage or ripening takes place. But when we consume this apple, the quantity in one apple may be very less significant. But we don't stop for eating one apple. Maybe we'll be eating per day one apple, and maybe if we eat for 10 days, all that waxy substance will be concentrated in our body. So if it is 1 ppm on one apple, so since we are being taking, it may become 10 ppm because we are consuming 10 apples. So this is how the toxic substance go from along with the energy flow. Okay, I'm telling you, please remember, along with the energy flow, what we have previously studied, the toxic substances, if they are present, will be going on from one tropic level to the other tropic level, and increase in magnitude, means they will be increasing 10 million times. So this is known as biomagnification. So always the lower tropic levels will, as they having a, when we compare with energy, the lower tropic levels will be having higher amount of energy and lower amount of harmful substances like insecticides, pesticides. Whereas higher tropic levels will be having lower amount of energy and higher concentration of the toxic substances. Please don't be confused. Again, if you want, please write it down or record it if you're traveling. So again, I'm repeating, the lower tropic levels will have higher amount of energy and lower concentration of toxic substances. Toxic substances can be pollutants, pesticides, insecticides, anything. But as they go, as there is an increase in the tropic levels, the highest tropic level will be having lower energy and higher concentration of toxic substances. Understood?
Ma'am, if you wash the apple with water, means that waxy substance will be removed or not, ma'am?
We should wash it very properly.
Ma'am, if you wash, means the
That
full waxy
means not
substance will be
just a
removed.
simple wash. We need to properly scrape it and wash it.
Okay.
இது நைட் பண்ணிடலாம்.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? Any
No,
doubt, girls, boys?
No, ma'am.
Shall I move on to the next slide? To the
Yes, ma'am.
how much time? We did not finish today's chapter. So coming to the human activities that are affecting the environment. What are the human activities? What we are doing? And the best examples for how we are affecting our own environment is, the best example is depletion of the ozone layer and waste disposal. So this depletion of the ozone layer is again one of the most important, very, very important 3 marks question. Very important. Okay. So all of us know ozone means O3 and it is largely found in the stratosphere. That is 12 kilometers to 50 kilometers above the sea level. So this is known as the ozone layer, ozosphere, and usually if the ozone is present in the means surrounding our air or it is present in our air, it is a deadly or a poisonous gas. Whereas if the ozone is present in the stratosphere, it is one of the substances that protect us from the UV radiations, because sun along with solar energy also releases some harmful radiations known as UV radiations or also known as ultraviolet radiations. So these ultraviolet radiations, what they do is they usually cause us skin lesions, means they burn our skin. Okay, they burn our skin, and also sometimes they may mutate our DNA. Mutate means they bring changes to our DNA. Okay, so due to that, some we may the whatever the proteins which need to be secreted will not be will not be properly secreted, or sometimes it may lead to cancer or any other substances. So these are the harmful radiations. Okay, so first let us see how this ozone is formed. Okay, ozone. So if this is the oxygen molecule, here O2 is not written. Okay, oxygen molecule in presence of a specific wavelength will be splitting. Because oxygen is O2. O2 will be splitting into molecular oxygen, only one oxygen and one oxygen. This single oxygen, we call it as an oxygen radical, now combines with the more normal oxygen which is present in the atmosphere and forms a ozone. So this is how by this photochemical reaction the ozone is formed, and when they ask you the question, you need to write this reaction compulsory for the ozone formation. Whatever they ask, you should first write about the ozone formation, what are its functions, and how it's become due to human activities, how it is getting damaged. So in that way the point should be coming when you are writing the question. So this ozone layer, as I told you, whatever the ozone layer forms acts as a blanket and protects us from the harmful radiations, that is UV. Because these may be leading, the UV rays may lead to the health hazards like skin cancer, cataracts, weakening our immune system, and also in case of plants, they may be damaging the plants. So now due to whatever the human activities we are carrying out, the thickness of the ozone layer is gradually decreasing. And in some places, there is a complete decrease in the thickness of the ozone layer, especially in the Antarctic area. They have discovered the very thin layer of ozone and they call it as a ozone hole. So in year 1985, in Antarctic region, is the first time they have discovered this ozone hole. So if the ozone holes are formed, what will be happen? More UV rays reaches the Earth's atmosphere, and finally our health will be completely damaged. So why these ozones are formed? Because we are releasing excess amount of different harmful gases. Okay, like chlorofluorocarbons is one of the most powerful harmful gas that we have been constantly releasing to the atmosphere. So what is a chlorofluorocarbon, or we call it as CFCs? Okay, is a synthetic inert chemical. Okay, mainly used in refrigerators, fire extinguishers, etc. Okay, so this one mostly is one of the major causes for the ozone depletion. So because a chlorine is there, no, the chlorine, what will happen? If this is the ozone, now it will be splitting the as I told you previously. 1 minute. For ozone formation, we require O2 plus single O to form ozone. Okay. But what it will be doing is this chlorofluorocarbons will be going and binding to this single O, leading to chlorine oxide or something. So they are not making the ozone to be formed, okay, continuously. So due to that, the ozone is getting depleted. So to prevent this means a single, so you can see a single chlorine atom can destroy around 1 lakh of ozone molecules. So to prevent this, UNEP, that is United Nations Environment Program, has signed an agreement to freeze the CFC production in 1986. This is also known as Kyoto Protocol, and this agreement was signed by all the countries. Now previously, our refrigerators used to have these CFCs. Now the current refrigerators does not have these CFCs, and also they are trying to prevent the release of this gas from the industries also. All of you have understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
Remaining people except Niranjan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the last one is there. Last one. Okay. There is the last one, garbage one is there. Okay. In the next class, I'll finish up that one and we'll see the textbook question answers.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Any
Okay,
doubts you
ma'am.
have till here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, once again, we'll discuss the ozone one next class, and lastly the garbage, and I'll discuss the question answers and immediately start off with your new chapter, the next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Thank you, Jackie.